Oops. My side glass. In 1903, Ford Motor Company was founded by Henry Ford.
2,000 years later.
In 2003, the 100th anniversary of Ford Motor Company, I read a story about Ford GT40 on a car magazine, and learned the car had ever won Le Mans champion in 1966 through 1,969 races. So I intended to buy a Ford GT40 scale model. I was a rookie of collecting scale models at that time, so I had no concept about the scale model manufacture, scale and size, and I even didn't care about the package, as well as the certificate and other accessories in a scale model package. I only cared about the price, the vehicle's brand and model. Originally, my another better choice is this 1-18 Ford GT. But I chose this 1-43 Ford GT40 MK I without checking the scale, because this Ford GT40 was cheaper. When I received the package, the car was covered with a PVC foam sheet, and a piece of toilet paper, without original package and flaw. If I reverse the video of opening the package, you may find the package is likely.
Lady, go!
Delicious, isn't it? I think the seller probably liked chicken wraps very much, and the size of the car was smaller than I expected. What was worse? This car was a defect ware, but I didn't know it at that time.
Many months later.
Until I checked the pictures and other files in internet for making this video several days ago, and I also learned the manufacturer is Jouef at the bottom of the chassis at the same time. As to a scale model, the craft of this 1-43 Ford GT40 is a bit rough. The paint looks not very smooth, a bit like painting by hand. The gaps aren't even either. Look at the gaps of the front-mounted trunklet, bonnet, doors and other gaps all over the car. The bonnet is a bit skewed by rear view. The accuracy of the mold and assembly isn't high enough. The wiper is likely made of resin, but it's not able to touch the windshield. What's worse, the wiper is easy to shed. I'll try to fix it later. Due to this car is made for racing, there's no rear mirror. But what's this transparent part for? Who would like to tell me? The vents on side windows also shows it's a racing car. A Mid Longitudinal V8 engine can be seen through the transparent rear window on bonnet. But where's the grille on this whole of bonnet? I bet the grille was gone when I received this car in 2003. I must be entrapped by the seller. He sold a defect ware to me without telling me any about this big flaw. Opening the bonnet, the engine compartment looks a bit simple without messy pipes and wires. It's acceptable on the models of this scale, but the structure of rear suspensions is completely omitted, left only an axle, likely the toy cars do. However, the erosive effect of exhaust pipes looks lifelike, but aren't the two exhaust pipes abreast? The Firestone logo is embodied on 4 tires, and the spokes on the wheels are also lifelike, but the front wheels are fixed without steering system. I bet it was the first time that I opened the door of this car, but, oops, the glass of side window was shed. Well, another item should be restored. I always reject to fiddle with all the movable parts of a scale model, but in order to show you the indoor of this car, I made an exception. Wish you subscribe my channel to comfort me. The speedometer and other instruments are embodied in right-handed cockpit. A logo is embodied on the steering wheel. The steering wheel is also fixed. The color of threshold is painted as silver metal separately. These details are amazing on the cars of this scale. The price of this car wasn't low, about 140 yen at that time, and the money was spent on a defect ware without package. However, 20 years passed. The site that this car was sold on had been gone with the seller for more than 10 years. Today, I have to consider how to restore all the flaws of this car all by myself, and I'll update another videos to show you the restoring process. If you are interested in, kindly subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. I've checked the official site of Jouef. This French model manufacturer mainly makes scale model trains and locomotives. I can't see any other scale model cars on sale, but on other e-commerce platforms, this 1-43 Ford GT40 is still on sale. I've heard from Jouef and checked this 1-43 Ford GT40 has been out of production for many years, and all the size files of this 1-43 Ford GT40 were lost, so the size of the grille has to be checked in another way. However, the video of restoring the side window is coming soon.